Welcome to presentation of ShakeSpeare framework. ShakeSpeare has the best of two worlds. It has web user interface designed for mobility and security, and it's very easy to use. Actually, with username and password or certificate, you log in and interact with the platform. Then it has also Windows user interface. It has emphasis on user experience, efficiency, where people and individuals must work very comprehensively on cases and documents every day to fulfill their day's activities. Let me show you some basic features of ShakeSpeare framework. Please remember that all the features are equally accessible via web interface or Windows interface. But for the presentation purposes, I will show you through Windows interface. On the top menu, you have name of the modules you can navigate through. The most important module is being cases, and you can immediately search through all the cases of this legal office through a normal search string. When you find a case regarding if it's through name or opposite client or your client or value, etc., etc., by double clicking you can open the case and see all the relevant data. Cases have many entities, and those are combined via different tabs. The most important tab is documents. Here you can see all the connected documentation to this individual digital case. On the other hand, you have involved persons, you have opposite client, you have our client, you have judge, etc., etc. And by double clicking of any data, you can see relevant information on this individual company or individual, and also the connected cases, where else is, for example, this John Judge also connected with. So you can see if there are multiple cases with the same judge, you can ask the court to change judge. Every case can have a very complex or simple financial section. To enter financial section, you have to click on the button Financial section, and you can see here all the charges, claims, payments, invoices, finance conditions, and tools. Charges are actually court fees, lawyer fees, notariate fees, etc., which are submitted to the court or not submitted to the court, and then court can accept, partly accept, or reject them. In the claims section, you have actually claims on this individual legal case. For example, you're trying to sue somebody for non-paid invoice of 100,000 euros. In this case, this would present a claim for 100,000 euros. But if you have confirmed charges, like confirmed legal fees, they will also transfer into claims, and all the interests will be correctly calculated. In the financial condition, then you have at the end of the day the complete overview of this individual case. To set rights and privileges, access rights to individual case, you have to click button Rights, and then you can select which users or which groups have or does not have access to this individual case. But if you want to do this on individual document, it's also possible. By clicking Rights, you can set rights to individual document on a case. There is a revision trail on the same level, which means that you can see a revision trail on case, when it was done something, who has done it, and what it was done, as well as on document. As cases, also the documents have revision trails, and you can check revision trails of the individual document with the revision trail feature. Cases have also integrated tasks. This means that ShakeSpeare lists all the tasks for individual case, what needs to be done, by whom, and until when. But you cannot open all the tens of thousands of cases to check what kind of tasks needs to be done or are finished. Hence, we have completed a module called tasks, and by navigating to tasks, you can see all the tasks from all the cases together on a joint view. Then you can select only for individual user his or her tasks, and then you can reschedule them if she or he is sick and cannot come to office, and obviously somebody else will need to finish the task for this individual case. The same goes also for events. On the individual case, you can have multiple events like court rulings, meetings, and so on and so on. And you can't open all the cases, check when the court rulings for this individual user are, but you have a joint scheduler and you can check for the whole office what kind of events there are from different cases. And then of course, if you have sufficient privileges, you can check also for other users.